Yes, yes. Audible? Back? Yes. So this will be studying geography. I hope you might have heard geography is a very technical subject, right? But remember, it is very essential for us, yeah please, it is very essential for us to understand geography, especially any exam you take, history, polity, economy, geography. These four are basics. Many people think geography is factual and it is technical, okay? But I'll explain from the basics, irrespective of whichever field you are, you will be able to understand. Only thing is, attend regularly, okay? Because one day you attend, another day you don't attend, link will be gone. The moment link is gone, you don't understand what is happening. In case any emergency you're missing out the class, just one suggestion, see previous class and come. Like, you know, so let's say 2-3 classes is gone, finish that and then come, so that you will understand the class, right? So, first important thing is syllabus, fine, any subject. See this, geography is divided into two parts. We say world geography, we also study about Indian geography. Now what is the difference? For example, how rainfall occurs, okay, how rainfall occurs, that is world geography. Where it occurs in India is Indian geography. When it occurs in India, Indian geography. Are you getting the point? So, process is this, how mountain is formed is world geography. How Himalayas are formed is Indian geography. Anything applied to India is Indian geography. Can I say everywhere things won't be same? In different areas it will be different. So what we will be doing, in world we will see how it occurs. In India we will see exactly in which place what happens. That would be the difference, okay? Now, in world geography, the first thing will be physical geography. Physical geography means mountain, climate, oceans, we will study. And you also have human and economic geography. Means agriculture, industries, resources, this will come here. You see, India also divided into two parts. One, this is also physical, this is also human and economic. Okay? So, yeah please. World physical and human, India physical and human. Now, NCRTs. To cover this, we have 7th standard NCRT. This is covered in 8th standard NCRT. This is covered in 9th standard NCRT. This is 10th standard. Are you getting the point? So, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. 6th standard NCRT is basics. What is the meaning of that? You might have heard latitudes, longitudes. Basics will be taught in 6th. Now, 11th and 12th case. 11th, 2 NCRTs are there. 12th, 2 NCRTs are there. 11th NCRT is physical geography. One NCRT is world physical, another NCRT is India physical. 12th NCRT is human and economic. 6th to 12th NCRT is divided like this. After the class, I will tell you, I just want you to go back home and that NCRT specifically you read. That's enough. Class notes I will dictate, okay? This is a technical subject, don't do running notes. If you do running notes, what I explain, what you understand, what you write will be different. Okay, so please try to write along with me. Whenever I dictate, you do. But this particular one is the basics. I want you to keep all NCERT books. Don't listen to anyone if they tell 11th and 12th is enough. Okay, so what you should do, notes, if you are writing, I hope you are aware, UPSC paper if you take, have you seen? Two sides it would be there. The place between this is 16 centimeters. Okay, so learn to write only in 16 centimeters so that you will get to know one page how much you are writing. Okay, and in your pages if you have, draw a line like this also, ensure this is 16 centimeter and write notes here. So if I ask you to draw anything, the drawing also should be here only. And this part, use it for extra information. What all extra information you get after, like the class, NCERT you will read. You will get more information that you add here. Previous year questions on this topic is given, that you write here. Don't keep somewhere else. After every chapter, leave at least one page so that you can add if any current affairs or anything is there. Okay, see guys, one notes you are maintaining, and if this notes is good, it would be easy to clear. If notes is not there, from books you cannot keep on reading. Okay, so easily you will write one book. So the point is, make this clearly. Geography, mains answer writing is 10 marks question if it comes. You will have 2 pages. I hope you are aware. 5 marks means 1 page. 10 marks 2 pages. 15 marks 3 pages. GS maximum 3 pages only. Now 10 marks means at least 1 diagram. 15 marks means 2 diagrams. And how is marks divided? If you have 10 marks, 40% of the marks, that is 4 marks, is for diagram. 60% of the marks is for content, that is 6 marks. Okay, see guys, if you don't draw diagram, they won't give you 4 marks. They will evaluate only for 6 marks. So it's rule in geography, you have to draw diagram. Some diagram you have to draw. Like other subjects, diagram is not so important. But in geography, evaluator will be told 4 marks must be given for diagram. If it is 15 marks, 6 marks is for diagram. So please ensure without diagram you are not writing anything. Second, diagram should be clean. It should be neat. Don't draw for the sake of drawing. If you do that, you won't get marks. Okay. So with this, you just make note of this. All are from Andhra, Telangana, Telugu, Karnataka, anyone? Odisha, Maharashtra. Fine. Okay, now first thing, we'll talk about pressure. Yes, just observe first. I have A, both are same volume. Now, A has more number of particles. B has less number of particles. Everyone see? A has more particles, B has less particles. More particles means density is more. Okay guys? Less means what? Density is less. Can you tell me which one will have high pressure, which one will have low pressure? A will have high pressure or B will have high pressure? Can I say more particles means high pressure, less particles means low pressure, correct? See guys, entire geography, climatology is on the basis of high pressure and low pressure. What is high pressure? In atmosphere anywhere, if there are more number of particles, there will be high pressure. For example, Telangana bus, free buses are there, all people are in the bus, can I say pressure increases? And if the number of people comes down, pressure decreases. So, density is more means what is more? Pressure is also more. Here also you tell pressure will be less. Can you tell me temperature? What will happen to temperature? A and B. Which one will have high temperature? Which one will have low temperature? So can I say more number of people means temperature increases. Less number of people means temperature decreases. Now you tell pressure increased. That means what is going to increase? Temperature increases. Here also what is going to happen? Temperature decreases. Now let me ask you, pressure, is it directly proportional to temperature? Everyone, see here, high pressure leads to high temperature, low pressure leads to low temperature. So, we say PV is equal to RT. Is this clear? This is the first basic concept. Anywhere, if more particles are there, what is the meaning of that? High pressure. Wherever less particles are there, what is it? Low pressure. Now, I will take two cases. A and B. Yeah. Can I say A is high pressure? B is? Okay, good. I'll connect these two. Okay guys? Now, from where to where it will go? Can I say it will go from high pressure to low pressure? Can I say it won't go from low pressure to high pressure? Yes. So guys, what is force? Force is something which makes an object to move. If this is moving from here to here, it is called as what? Force. Now for example, you see here, everyone, we have this. Is this slope? Yes. So now, when you have slope, everyone check, if I keep the pen here, will it come down? Can I say it is coming due? It is coming due to what? Gravitational force. So, here air is moving from A to B. Now if air is moving from A to B, that means, can I say there is movement? If there is movement, what do we call it as? Force. Okay guys, what is making it to move high pressure to low pressure? That means, can I say what is it leading to? Pressure. Pressure difference has created a force. Now that is called pressure gradient force. What is gradient? Gradient means slope. What is gradient? Gradient means slope. Now I'll give you two examples. You see here, like this, everyone, like this and this. First is like this, second is like this. Can I call this as gentle slope? This is called steep slope. Everyone, gentle slope, steep slope. Now you tell, when will wind move faster? Steep will it move faster, or gentle will it move faster? Steep. Please see here. In this, I have 1000 particles. In this, I have 900 particles. Again, here I have 1000 particles. Here I have 800 particles. Okay. Now, how much is the difference? 100. 100. Slope will be like this. Here how much is the difference? Slope will be like this. Okay. Now you tell which is gentle gradient, which is steep gradient. The first case or second case? What is first case? Gentle gradient. Good. What is this? Steep gradient. Can you tell me guys, where will it be faster, where will it be slower? Steep gradient will be faster, gentle gradient will be slower. Now let me give you UPSC question. Okay, whenever pressure difference is less, then wind speed is less. Whenever pressure difference is more, wind speed is more. Do you all agree with me? Yes. That means more pressure difference means, can I say steep slope? Less pressure difference means what? Gentle slope. Now slope means what? Gradient. So we use the term gradient. So the speed of the wind depends upon gradient. If it is gentle, it will be slow. If it is steep, it will be faster. You understand the terms? Now, do you understand high pressure, low pressure? Anywhere on earth, if air has to go, the only reason air goes is pressure. And air will always go from where to where? High pressure to low pressure. Now, I want you to tell what is high pressure and what is low pressure. Let us say 1000 particles, 900 particles, 800 particles. Let me say this is 30 degrees Celsius, 28 degrees Celsius, 26 degrees Celsius. Okay. Which is hottest? 1000. Or can I say this is hottest? What about this? Can I say coldest? Now my point is, what is 28 degree? What do you say? What do you call it? What is 28 degree? Is it hot or cold? Average of these. But remember like this, nothing is hot or cold. It depends upon surroundings. For example, 28 is cool compared to 30. 28 is hot compared to, are you getting the point? Now, AC will be approximately 2022. Okay. Will it be cooler? 2022, little cooler. Do you know Germany, 22 degrees Celsius, people are getting heat stroke and they are dying. And for us, 22 is cool. For us, 40 is normal. Like, Hyderabad and all, 35, 40 is like, today it's normal. I'm telling you, can you see the difference? For Germany, what is that? You go to Rajasthan, 55 degrees Celsius will be there. They'll tell 40, wow, such a good climate. So, everything is about relative. Remember, nothing is hot or nothing is cold. Nothing is high pressure or nothing is low pressure. It all depends upon surroundings. If surrounding is hot, then this becomes cooler. If surrounding is cool, this becomes hotter. So don't think that always something will be high pressure, something will be low pressure. It depends upon what is the case in the surrounding region. Okay, so you write below pressure, below that. No need of definitions, guys. I'm not giving scientific things. I'm giving geographical aspects for you, right? You write below, whenever there are more particles, then density will be more. Density will be more. Full stop. As density is high, pressure will be high, and temperature will also be high. Next you write, whenever there are less number of particles, then density will be less, pressure will be less, and temperature also reduces. Next point, within atmosphere, pressure is directly proportional to temperature. In box you can write PV is equal to RT. Okay, draw this. Okay. Now, at home when you practice, don't read the book. There is no use. It's just English. Okay, don't read. See once, close the book, draw. Okay, draw again and check more particles what it is. Less particles what it is, enough. No need of lines and all. The point is, if you know the diagrams, concept is clear. Whatever language UPSC asks, you will be able to answer. Exam is all about what language that you can manage, but the point is diagrams. Okay, next you write pressure gradient force. Pressure gradient force. Hyphen. Wind always blow from high pressure to low pressure. High pressure to low pressure. This is known as pressure gradient in brackets slope, gradient in brackets slope, close the brackets, force. Pressure gradient force. Draw this. Next point, the speed of air movement depends upon the slope, and pressure difference. The slope and pressure difference. Whenever pressure difference is less, underline the word less, pressure difference is less, then there will be gentle slope and wind speed will be less. Wind speed will be less. Next point. When pressure difference is more, underline more, it indicates steep gradient and wind speed will be more. Wind speed will be more. Have you heard cyclone, super cyclone? Okay. If pressure difference is less, it's a cyclone. Pressure difference is more. What will happen? Super cyclone. So everything is on the basis of this particular aspect. Okay. So draw this case. From next class, blue, black, red have 3 pens, so that you'll understand which is high temperature, low temperature and all. Class notes it's fine, exam no. Okay. Done? Did you get the concept? Yes. See, now both are 24 degrees Celsius. Can you help me increase temperature of this? What should I do to increase the temperature? Very good. What should we do? One is add more particles, correct? 6. One, what I will do, I will heat it. If I heat, temperature increases. Clear? What is the second thing that we can do? Add more particles. Can I say if I add more particles, what is going to happen? Temperature increases. Second, can I say I don't have extra particles? I don't have more particles. Can I say if I bring them closer, will temperature increase? What is it called? Compression, contraction. Compression or contraction increases temperature, correct? Here what am I doing? We are heating. Can I say here externally I am heating, externally I am providing temperature. In atmosphere there is no external temperature. Okay, in atmosphere I cannot provide temperature from outside. So what is going to happen? Whenever air particles come closer, what is going to happen? Temperature increases. Now you see, increase in temperature without providing external heat is called adiabatic heating. You will read this line everywhere. What is adiabatic? Without providing external heat. If temperature is increased, then it is called as what? Adiabatic heating. And what should we do to do adiabatic heating? What should we do? Compression, or bring particles closer. The more particles come closer, what is going to happen? There will be increase in temperature. Now can you help me how to decrease the temperature? Should it be compression or expansion? So wherever there is expansion, can I say one is cooling? If we cool, can I say temperature decreases? That is what? External. Without providing external, what should I do? Expansion. So wherever air expands, what is going to happen? Temperature decreases or increases? So remember two words. compression leads to what? Yeah, temperature increases. Expansion leads to what? What is the term for this, guys? Both. What is the term we use? Adiabatic heating, adiabatic cooling. What are the two terms? Adiabatic heating, adiabatic cooling. Now, please see here. We have Earth. Okay. Near the Earth's surface, because of gravity, near the Earth's surface, we have more number of air particles. You tell me, if there is more number of air particles, can I say density is more? If density is more, what is more? Temperature is more, pressure is more. As I go above, number of air particles reduces. Okay guys, now think about this. Here guys, everyone see, there are more number of air particles. Due to some reason, we don't know what is the reason. Due to some reason, air from here rises. Okay guys, what is this called? Rising air. If air rises, can we say space is more? Will air expand or will it contract? Expand. So here what is going to happen? Expansion. Correct guys? The moment expansion occurs, can I call it as, what is going to happen? Adiabatic cooling. Now think about this. When will you have clouds? What is cloud? Cloud is, can I say, water? Water vapor became water. Now, water vapor is hot. Water is cool. That means, can I say water vapor becoming water means, will there be cooling? Yes, in atmosphere, wherever water vapor rises, it would expand. The moment it expands, what is going to happen? Clouds will be formed. The clouds will give rainfall. So you tell me, for clouds to give rainfall, should air rise? Yes. As air rises, can I say what is going to happen? Expansion. As expansion occurs, clouds will be formed. If clouds are formed, what is going to happen? Rainfall will be more. So here you tell, due to some reason, air is coming down. What is going to happen is, due to some reason, if air comes down, will there be high pressure or will there be low pressure? This, you tell me, what is this called? Compression. Okay. If there is compression, what do we call it as? Adiabatic heating. Very good. Now I have another question. What is this called? What is this called? Descending. Whenever air comes down, heating occurs, no rainfall. Whenever air rises, cooling occurs, you will have more rainfall. Are you getting the point? Rising leads to rainfall, descending leads to no rainfall. Can you tell me now? See here, we have mountains. Have you heard Western Ghats and all? So Kerala is this side, Tamil Nadu will be this side. Okay guys, now air will come and hit Western Ghats and air starts rising. After rising, it starts coming down here. Now can you tell me which side rainfall will be there, which side no rainfall? Air is rising. Rising means what will form? Clouds will form and clouds will start giving rainfall, correct? What about this side guys? As it comes down, will you have rainfall or no rainfall? No rainfall. Can I call this as adiabatic cooling? What is this called? Adiabatic heating. Tamil Nadu doesn't have rainfall. Kerala has rainfall. Tamil Nadu cotton will be grown because no rainfall. Kerala rice will be grown because more rainfall. Have you heard cashew? Everything. Telangana you take Telangana, North Karnataka. Telangana, North Karnataka if you take, where is this Telangana, North Karnataka region? You see, this is called Western Ghats. Air is coming like this. Air rises here, 1 and 2. Can I tell one will get more rainfall? Because of what? Adiabatic cooling. This side will there be more rainfall or less rainfall? Less rainfall. Because of what? Adiabatic heating. So if you know where are you present, based on that we can get whether there is rainfall or not. But for rainfall to come, what is one of the main criteria? Adiabatic cooling. Now you tell anywhere on earth. Okay, let us think about equator. Near equator, can I say there will be high temperature? Yes. Now please see and tell. This land got heated. This land got heated. The moment land got heated, can I say air above the land also gets heated? If air gets heated, hot air is lighter, cool air is heavier, lighter air rises. Have you seen hot air balloons? Hot air balloons, they keep on heating and balloon keep going above. Now my point is, where sun's rays is vertical near equator. So what is going to happen? All the land gets heated. Water becomes vapor and that rises. As air keeps rising, can we say it will go for adiabatic cooling? As it goes for adiabatic cooling, what is going to happen? You will have cloud formation. And clouds will be formed at 2 to 3 o'clock. 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, clouds will be formed. Exactly at 4 o'clock, you will start getting rainfall. That is called 4 o'clock rainfall. Where do you get 4 o'clock rainfall? Near equator. Okay. So, why is there rainfall near equator? Because air is rising. Anywhere on the earth, wherever air rises, you will have rainfall. Now you tell near equator air is rising, so you get rainfall every day. If you get rainfall every day, will you have forest or desert? Forest. Amazon forest, Congo forest is present near equator. Okay, now you tell, wherever air comes down, what is going to happen is, will you have more rainfall, less rainfall? Less rainfall means will you have deserts? Yes, wherever deserts are there, air is coming down. Wherever forest is there, what is happening? Air is rising. Now, our religion is always on the basis of geography. Our people, religious people, know geography very well. Like, So what they did, Sri Lanka, Buddhism was taken by Ashoka's son. Okay, Ashoka's son took Buddhism to Sri Lanka, and what he did, he actually gave it to them and taught them what Buddhism is. Now, people wanted to bring some sort of magic in all these aspects. Now, Sri Lanka is closer to equator. Now, what they did as Sri Lanka is closer to equator, near the area where every day 4 o'clock rainfall you get, they built a temple. They built a temple. And what they used to do, every day 3:30, 4 o'clock, they used to come and see, clouds are there. If clouds are there, they bring the teeth and show. Once they show the teeth, rainfall comes. They used to tell, see, we are showing the teeth, rainfall is coming. And whenever cloud is not there, they used to tell, today no rain, you go. This is how they used to manage. Now a Chinese traveler came. The Chinese traveler saw the tooth is magic. Why? If you show tooth, rainfall will come. He went and told his king, sir, in Sri Lanka there is a teeth. Buddha's teeth itself, it's very, very powerful. You will get rainfall. Chinese sent army, go take tooth and come. Okay, they went, took tooth, they went to China. In China there is desert. Every day 4 o'clock they used to show. Will you get rainfall? No. It is mainly because of what? See, God is not there God is not there, and because of God you are not getting rainfall. But where rainfall occurs, they have kept God. And they are showing it. See, this is all geographical aspects every religion does for its own benefits. It's not wrong. But the point is, you should be aware which area you get rainfall, which area you don't get rainfall. For that, your mindset should be very clear. What is the mindset? What is it? Wherever air rises, there will be what? Adiabatic cooling. Adiabatic cooling leads to what? Rainfall. Wherever air descends, there will be adiabatic heating. And if there is heating, there is no rainfall. Getting the point? What is it called? Adiabatic heating, adiabatic cooling. You write subheading as adiabatic heating and cooling. Adiabatic heating and cooling. Hyphen below this, whenever temperature is increased or decreased without external heat or cold, without external heat or cold, then it is adiabatic cooling. Sorry, then it is adiabatic heating and cooling. Next point, in atmosphere, there is more density of air closer to the earth. And as we move above, number of particles decreases. As air rises, there will be expansion which leads to adiabatic cooling. Full stop. As air cools, comma, it would be, you can write, it would lead to cloud formation and gives rainfall. Next point, wherever air descend, comma, there will be compression, which leads to adiabatic heating. Full stop. Here, as particles come closer, temperature increases. Draw this. Fine? Okay. So guys, now you write below types of pressure. Types of pressure. First one, low pressure area. Low pressure area. Okay. Because now think and tell, what is the meaning of low pressure area? There must be more number of particles or less number of particles? Less number of particles. Okay. Please understand, anything which leads to less number of particles is called as what? Low pressure area. Okay. Now, did we study PV is equal to RT? Yes. PV is equal to RT is applicable only if there is air. Okay. Only if air is there, I call it as what? PV is equal to RT. That means within the air, particle increases, pressure increases, temperature increases. Within the air, particle decreases, pressure decreases, temperature decreases. This you should always have clarity. Okay. Now, you see, 2 minutes, observe carefully. You have Earth's surface. Now, in this Earth's surface, this particular part became hot. Okay. But everywhere you have same amount of air particles. Let me assume here also 1000, 1000 and 1000. Now what happened? Land became very hot. As land became hot, can we say air also becomes hot? Okay. Now, what will happen to the hot airways? Will it go above or will it come down? Hot air rises. So, as I'll explain why. Second thing, see, water is there, water is there. You have rock. The moment you put the rock, can I say rock is heavier? Rock goes down, water rises. In atmosphere, hot air is lighter, cold air is heavier. Cold air comes down, hot air rises. Now here you have hot air and hot air started rising. If air present in this region goes above, okay, think and tell. How many were there? 1000. Some particles went above. If some particles goes above, let me say it became 800. Number of particles became 800. Why particles became 800? Particles went above. As particles went above, number of particles decreased here. Now can you tell me 1800? Can I say this is high pressure? This is high pressure. This is low pressure. What is this? High pressure. Wind will always blow from where to where? High pressure to low pressure. So what is going to happen? It will come here. Wind will blow from high pressure to low pressure. Can I say when wind blows from high pressure to low pressure? Will it come near this surface? Will it be heated again? Will hot air rise again? Again will there be low pressure? Can we say till this region is hot? Can I say air gets heated and hot air rises? Now you tell, is air rising because of Earth's surface temperature? Yes or no? Whenever can I say Earth's surface temperature is hot, then air above will also become hot. Hot air rises. Please understand, I told you just now, PV is equal to RT. What is it I am talking about? I am talking only about air. But here, what am I talking about? Earth is hot, air is having low pressure. High temperature on the earth leads to low pressure in the atmosphere. Are you getting the point? What is the reason for this? This is because air gets heated. Hot air rises. Number of particles will be less. And anywhere on earth, if you have less number of particles, what are you going to see? Low pressure. That means low pressure is caused because Earth's surface is hot. Are you getting the point? So, remember guys, I am not talking about pressure and temperature of air. I am talking about pressure and temperature of air and land. Wherever land is hot, air will rise. Rising air means it will be low pressure. So this is the reason we call air rises and low pressure will be formed. As it is formed because of land being hot, this type of low pressure is called thermally induced low pressure. Now you tell guys, is it rising? Rising means, can I call adiabatic cooling? Adiabatic cooling means, will you have clouds? Will you have rainfall? Now you tell near equator. Near equator, is land hot? If land is hot, air is hot. Hot air rises, they form clouds and give rainfall. Are you getting the point? Deserts, why you don't get rainfall, I'll explain. But as of now, do you understand why this is getting? What is this called as? Thermally induced low pressure. What is the meaning of thermally induced? Wherever surface is hot, air above becomes hot and hot air rises. As air rises, number of particles reduces. As number of particles reduces compared to surrounding, correct? Then what is it you are observing? It will lead to low pressure. Can you explain what are the two processes occurring here? What is happening in this particular part? Air is rising. What is happening in this particular part? Air from both the sides, are they moving towards each other or are they moving away from each other? Towards each other. Can I use the term What is it? Converging air. What do we use here? Converging air. Prelims question. Whenever there is converging and rising, what do you observe? Low pressure or high pressure? Low pressure. Are you getting the point? Second, guys, think and tell. Now, land is normal, guys. Land doesn't have hot or cold. Okay, one side I have cold air. Another side I have hot air. Now, cold air and hot air hits. Can you tell which is heavier, which is lighter? Cold air is heavier, hot air lighter. Cold air is like truck, hot air is like bike. Okay, now bike comes with a very high speed and hits the truck. Which one will go above? Bike. Truck will come with a very high speed and hit. Which one will go? So, Balakrishna already told us, So, whether bike hits truck or truck hits bike, which one rises? Bike. That means whether cold air hits hot air or hot air hits cold air, which air rises? Hot air. Can I say if hot air is rising, can I say number of particles keep reducing because it is going above? If it keeps on rising, can I say number of particles reduces? If number of particles reduces, what is the meaning of that? It is low pressure area. Now guys, you see here, this particular one, here, hot air rises. As hot air rises, what will you observe in this area? Low pressure. Yes. Let me ask you another way. Two trucks are there. Two trucks. They hit. Nothing rises. Both will be there. Two bikes are there. They hit. Nothing rises. Correct? When will it rise? One should be truck. Another one should be bike. Two hot air, if it meets, they mix. Two cold air, if they hit, they mix. But hot and cold, if they hit, which one rises? Hot rises. Now you tell me, here, hot air is rising not because of Earth's surface temperature. Hot air is rising because they are converging, correct? Hot and cold is converging. As air is rising because of convergence and not because of temperature. This is called as, dynamically induced. Dynamically induced. What type of pressure? Low pressure. What are the two types you saw? Can you tell? Thermally induced, dynamically induced. What is the meaning of thermally induced? Surface temperature, wherever it is hot, air rises. As hot air rises, there will be cooling. So that is called as thermally induced. What is dynamically induced? When hot and cold air converge. Which rises? Hot air rises. That is called as what? Dynamically induced. But I want you to tell me whether it is dynamically or thermally. In any type of low pressure, are you observing same phenomena is occurring? What is the same phenomena? Air is converging and air is rising. Whichever air it is, but can we say air is converging and rising? Wherever air converges and rises, you will have low pressure. Now you tell low pressure means rising. Low pressure means what? Rising. Rising means, can I say adiabatic cooling? Adiabatic cooling means what? Rainfall. So where will you have rainfall? Low pressure area or high pressure area? Low pressure area. Anywhere if you have low pressure area, you will have rainfall. Are you getting the point? Are you connecting each one? Right? First we started with a very basic thing. What is it? More number of particles means high pressure. High pressure means high temperature. Less number of particles means low pressure. Low pressure means low temperature. Then we studied PV is equal to RT, where we said pressure is directly proportional to temperature. But many people in geography textbook, they tell very directly one basic point. In geography, like high temperature leads to low pressure, low temperature leads to high pressure. This is how they teach. But what I am trying to tell you, do you understand now what is the meaning of high temperature leads to low pressure? High temperature of the earth's surface leads to low pressure in the atmosphere. Are you getting the point? Now I told you after that adiabatic heating, adiabatic cooling. What is adiabatic heating? Whenever there is compression, it leads to adiabatic heating. Where will you normally observe compression? Descending air. Wherever air rises, what is going to happen? Expansion, and it leads to adiabatic cooling, right? Then we also saw that there are two types of pressures: low pressure area, high pressure area. Low pressure area is divided into two: thermally induced, dynamically induced. Okay, see this. Russia. Is Russia near to equator or far from equator? Far from equator. Sri Lanka near to equator. Tamil Nadu near to equator. Tamil Nadu got cyclone. What is a cyclone? Cyclone is a low pressure area. Cyclone is a low pressure area. Tamil Nadu got cyclone. Russia also got cyclone. Russia also has cyclone. Tamil Nadu also has cyclone. Can you tell me, Tamil Nadu closer to equator, will it have high temperature or low temperature? High temperature means Tamil Nadu has thermally induced cyclone. Are you getting the point? What does it have? Thermally induced cyclone. What about Russia? Closer to the poles. As it is closer to the poles, can I say from poles cold air will come? From equator hot air will come? Both will meet. Which air rises? Hot air rises. Will you get low pressure? Low pressure means what? Like rainfall and cyclones also. So Russia gets cyclones called as dynamically induced. Tamil Nadu gets rainfall, cyclone. What is it called? Thermally induced. Let me ask you another way. Cyclones picture is given about India. Okay. Tamil Nadu is getting cyclone. Himalayas is getting cyclone. Okay. Both are getting cyclone. Which one will be thermally induced? Which one will be dynamically induced? Tamil Nadu will be thermally induced. Himalayas will be dynamically. Are you getting the point? Wherever high temperature is there, thermally induced. See, I will teach you all this again. I am just asking you, don't think about application. Think about what? The actual concept here. Okay? So you write below, low pressure area you wrote, below that you write, wherever number of particles are less, it would lead to low pressure. In atmosphere, wherever there is converging and rising air, we observe low pressure area. draw this. Below this here, right? There are two types of low pressure. First one, thermally induced low pressure. Whenever land is hot, air above the land is also hot, and hot air rises. Full stop. As air rises, number of air particles above hot surface reduces, which leads to low pressure area. Full stop. Compared to this region, surrounding regions will have more air particles. So there will be high pressure in the surrounding, and wind will blow from high pressure to low pressure, which leads to converging air, and as air is heated, it would lead to rising air. So high temperature near the earth's surface leads to converging and rising air, leads to converging and rising air, called as thermally induced low pressure, thermally induced low pressure. Draw this. Next year, right? Dynamically induced low pressure. My friend? Irrespective of Earth's surface temperature, irrespective of Earth's surface temperature, when warm air and cold air converges comma warm air rises, warm and cold air converges, comma warm air rises. This leads to low pressure near the surface known as dynamically induced low pressure. Fine, draw this. You write high pressure area. High pressure area. Yes, yes. Now, you tell me low temperature is there. What will happen? Let us say how many particles everywhere? 1000. Okay. Now, can I say air gets cooler? If why is air getting cooler? Can I say it is because of external cooling? So when there is external cooling, air gets cooler. And what is going to happen? Let me say all this area became cool. When it is cool, can I say cold air has a tendency to come down? Correct? Yes? What is this called as? What is this called as? Descending. Good. Now, when there is descending, please think and tell. Will the number of particles increases here? Yes. Let's say it became 1200. Now, can I say because of this, it is under high pressure. These two are under low pressure. Wind will blow from where to where? High pressure to low pressure. Yes. What is this called? Descending. What is this called? Diverging. So, wherever you have descending and diverging air, you will have high pressure. Wherever you have converging and rising, what you will have? Low pressure. I'll give you question of UPSC, you only tell. Tibet has low pressure during summer season. Okay? Tibet has low pressure during summer season. What do we observe in that period? You tell me what is the process that you see? Converging and rising or descending and diverging? Converging and rising. Now, during winter season, Tibet has what do you call low temperature. Winter it is low temperature, summer it is high temperature. Now you tell, in winter if it is low temperature, what is going to occur? Descending and diverging. It's not Tibet, Hyderabad you take, anywhere you take. What you should remember, very simple point. What is the point? High temperature, that means low pressure means what? Converging and rising. High pressure means what? Descending and diverging. Near equator, low pressure is there. What is the process that is occurring? Converging and rising. Near poles, high pressure is there. What is the meaning of that? Descending and diverging. This, if you can understand, that's done. Any question, it's basics. Okay? It's very simple. Wind blows from high pressure to low pressure. Correct? Wherever wind is blowing, that means from high pressure it should go outward. Correct? And near low pressure it should come inward. Wherever it comes inward, what is going to happen here? Rises. Will it form clouds? Again what happens? Air goes and comes back. This would be the circulation in the atmosphere. That we'll see. You got this? Yes. Can you tell me last one? Guys, irrespective of the Earth's surface temperature, I have cold air here. What is going to happen if you have cold air? Can you tell me? Cold air. Is it heavier or lighter? Heavier. Now, it is cold not because of earth temperature. It is cold because of adiabatic cooling something. It became cold. Now can I say cold air, what is going to happen to the cold air? Descends. After descending, after hitting the ground, what is going to happen is, there will be diverging. Now, can I say this is coming down irrespective of Earth's surface temperature? Earlier it was coming down because of Earth's surface temperature. Can I call this as thermally induced high pressure? What is it called? Thermally induced. Then what is this called? Dynamically induced high pressure. What are the two types of high pressures and two types of low pressures? Thermally induced low pressure, thermally induced high pressure. Dynamically induced high pressure, dynamically induced low pressure. As simple as that, correct? So there are two types. Either air rises and forms low pressure, either air descends or form high pressure. But that can be due to surface temperature or due to other phenomena. If it is due to surface temperature, we call thermally induced. If it is not due to surface temperature, we call it as what? Dynamically induced. Okay. NCERTs tomorrow, if you read by yourself, all terminologies which will complicate you is adiabatic heating, adiabatic cooling, dynamically induced, thermally induced. You don't understand what they are talking about. Now do you understand what is the process that is happening? Yes, you write down. High pressure. It is an area where there are more number of air particles. In this region, we normally observe descending and diverging air. Draw this. Sorry. Below this, first you write thermally induced high pressure hyphen whenever there are you write whenever there is low temperature near the earth's surface comma we observe that air above also becomes cooler and cold air descends. Full stop. Descending air increases the number of particles increases the number of particles and it leads to high pressure. Compared to surrounding. Due to this, wind will blow from high pressure to low pressure, that is, there will be diverging air. This descending and diverging due to low temperature surface of the earth. Low temperature surface of the earth is known as thermally induced high pressure. Draw this. These values and all doesn't matter, guys. Okay, what is important is, even if 1 is more, 1001 is there, it goes. So don't worry about the values. Values are only for your understanding. Okay, you got last, right? Dynamically induced high pressure. Hyphen. Whenever there is cold air and if it descends irrespective of Earth's surface temperature, then it is dynamically induced. First, we normally observe descending and diverging air. Draw this, guys. done. Okay. See, this is all about the pressure. So just come back to the beginning, we'll revise and leave. Come to the beginning, what you wrote, you see, first one. First diagram was high density leads to high pressure and high temperature. Low density leads to low pressure, low temperature. So we said pressure is directly proportional to temperature, but that is only when it is within atmosphere. But in geography, when land surface is hot or land surface is cold, impact is different. Okay. Then what did you see second? Pressure gradient force. What is pressure gradient force? Wind will always blow from where to where? High pressure to low pressure. Whenever difference is less, it is called as gentle slope. Whenever difference is more, it is called as steep slope. When will wind speed be more? Steep slope compared to gentle slope. Next, you saw that adiabatic heating, adiabatic cooling. Whenever there is compression, it's called heating. Expansion is called cooling. In atmosphere, closer to the earth, particles are more. As we go above, particles are less. So, whenever more particles go to less particles, they can expand. Whenever less particles go to more particle areas, what is going to happen? Compression. So because of this, rising leads to adiabatic cooling, descending leads to adiabatic heating. And we saw this also leads to low pressure and high pressure. Low pressure means converging and rising, high pressure means descending and diverging. High temperature means air above rises. Because of this, it is called as what? Thermally induced. Whenever hot air, cold air meets, which air rises? Hot air rises. That is called as what? Dynamically induced. Next, what you saw? Thermally induced high pressure. Whenever land is cold, air comes down. That is called as what? Thermally induced. Whenever air is cold, irrespective of land, then it is called as what? Dynamically induced high pressure. Are you getting the point? We have two types. What are the things? Dynamically and thermally. Thermally is only on the basis of land. Now you tell equator poles. Okay. Equator will have what type? Thermally induced low pressure or high pressure? Low pressure. Why you tell me now? High temperature. Land will be very hot. If land is hot, what is going to happen? Low pressure. Near the poles you tell what is going to happen? Glacial. Ice is there. If ice is there, what is going to happen? Air will become cooler. If air is cooler, what is going to happen? Descend and diverge. Can I say near the poles, high pressure will be there? Near equator, low pressure will be there. These two are called thermally induced. Okay, fine. Yes. Another 2 classes we will be talking basics on this. Okay, with these terms only we will be able to build. And please bring atlas. Fine. Geography is more about maps only. And I know school days you would have forgotten. Okay, so I will show you the aspects. I want you to bring 10 to 15 world map. Okay, 10 to 15 plain world maps you bring. And 10 to 15 or 20 India maps. With the states, without states, it's fine. School days you used to carry, keep it. Or else if you are good in drawing world map, you can. But, you can mark. Second, any atlas you bring, doesn't matter. But remember, any atlas, anything you take, it won't cover everything. Okay. So, for practicing what you should do, I will show them in your plain maps, you write them. For example, when I show all the mountains of the world. So, you can draw all the mountains in one map and then keep it. When I tell you rivers, you can draw rivers in one map and keep. So, before exam, one and a half month, if you can see it regularly, 6 questions you'll get. Okay, it's not difficult. See, everyone has to get exposed. We'll go slowly with maps and all. But my only thing is, if you keep marking in atlas, it's of no use. You will forget. See, today you bring a new atlas, nothing is marked. At the end of coaching, everything is marked. So you don't know what is the use of it. So I want you to segregate and write. Plain maps you keep. At the end of the books, you can paste it later, so that any time you revise, it is there. Because coaching is not about understanding, remembering, going and writing at the same time. In the coaching, first we will explain what is the syllabus, that is whatever is there in detail. Some concepts you may understand very well, some concepts you may feel difficult. First get clarity of the difficult topics in the class itself, or outside also try to finish off. First motto of yours is, okay, this is a subject, I don't know, now I understood the subject. I don't remember, it's fine. Okay, 1 year down the line, if I read the book, I will be able to understand, that's fine. Second, you should have detailed notes. Without detailed notes of yours, exam is waste. Have you seen just college days and all? One day before exam you would have read, correct? One day before when you read, did you go for photocopy of someone's class notes and all? Yes. Very few people might have maintained notes and all. Many people don't know how many subjects are there, That's a different, we all did same. I don't know how hard working you were, but I'm telling you. So can I say, did you feel at that time, if I had my own notes, it would have been helpful? Yes. Whatever you read now, you won't remember. But if you have proper notes of yours, it will take less time for you to recollect. Somebody's notes, textbook, more time it will take. Your handwritten notes, can I say, you can recollect also. So, notes is very, very essential. Primary thing that you should do is, first is what? Understand the topic. Second, have notes. Third, read NCERTs associated with it. Make notes, add notes from NCERT. That is, if it is geography, NCERT. Polity, Lakshmikant. Like this you finish off. After this topic is done, at home whenever you are free, 1.5 hour, you take, that once geography is done, 1.5 hour you take, PYQs you take. While looking at PYQs, see which areas more questions are coming. Revise them regularly. 1 year you will be in the list. Don't complicate. Okay, whatever is taught, notes, standard book, PYQs. Okay, trust these three. You will be in the list. So let's say question pattern changes. Even if question pattern changes, it will not go beyond your syllabus. Hardly one question may go out. 2 questions may go out. Everything remains same. Don't think exam is too complicated, and don't go behind current affairs beyond a point. Whoever is good in current affairs has never cleared the exam. Whoever is good in static always clears the exam. And remember guys, intelligence has nothing to do with this exam. Can I say, all toppers are not intelligent? And all intelligent people don't become toppers? So, can I say, writing an answer is different from intelligence? Some people know how to score marks. Have you seen? They won't study but they write well. Some people study hard. They have knowledge. They don't represent. At the end of the day, what is important for you? Marks. That depends upon what? How well you make. How do you get notes? If you have it in your notes, you will have. That is the importance of any notes, any subject. So I don't have notes for this subject. That subject will be weak for you throughout. Put effort. This time effort is only to understand the concept, make notes, clarify doubts, write answers, get it evaluated, done. Once coaching is done, that is like classes are done, just keep on revising the same aspect. Nothing would be difficult. Okay, don't complicate, don't think much, and geography you don't apply by yourself. Okay, it will be outside different. So let us complete things once, then you apply. Just because of one particular topic, you can't apply everywhere and get clarity. Fine? Okay, so we'll meet Monday. Fine? Thank you. Thank you.